Yeah, I think all training has its place. I'm a fan of e-learning. I think it can be really good if you're, particularly in the areas, of compliance, where you need to know that people have understood things. You need to retest them in a controlled environment. I think, really has its place there. I think what I have learned myself over the years in doing live training, face-to-face with the audience with you, is that so much of the learning doesn't come from me as the trainer. It comes from the participants and the people in the audience. Particularly when you've got a group from the same organisation or with the same job titles, that they can speak to each other about their experiences. They can bring the things that we're talking about them to life and set them in their own world. And I think it's also comforting for people to know that they're not alone struggling with these problems, and that, after the training finishes, the learning doesn't stop. They've now got people with similar experiences, with similar problems, that they can continue to talk to after the training has stopped. So, I very much, recognise that there are lots of different ways that we all learn. But I think the joy for me is to be able to pull from the group their experiences, their ideas. I mean, a lot of the stories I tell are mine. They've come from the group themselves. It just helps to bring the whole thing to life.